Then open it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now you have to click on the campaigns on the left side menu. Yes. Then click on this, please. Click on plus icon, plus button, new campaign.
This
Yes,
one?
this one. Yes. Now we have to select object, any object, the goal, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Anything you can select.
Okay, hold on. One second. All right, let's
Okay.
get some leads.
Okay. Get started.
Okay.
Next. Or you can close it. Done.
Okay.
Leave it. Leave it, please. Okay, then continue. Continue. hmm Then now you have to select the search. You mean the type.
Okay, then
Then you have to select type search campaign. Search.
this one right here, right?
Yes, we are looking for this. Then
Then
next, next. Now the process, we know the process. We have to set up the bidding, keywords, budget, and then after review, we are done. Okay, now
okay.
you can go to your question.
Okay.
Now try to solve this.
We've already done the whole process, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let me see. Hmm.
Find out the first step, then second step.
Hold on. Can we do it again? Start from the beginning one more time.
Yes, yes.
Show me.
Do this now yourself.
Okay.
Click on Google Ads, not here. The can you see the logo? Google Ads, yes.
New campaign. I want leads. Okay, what is this called? Objective.
Yes. This is the goal. Okay.
So we first choose the objective,
Mhm.
then we select the campaign type, which is search. Then we give the name and stuff. And then we choose the bidding and customer acquisition, whatever the options are.
Then the finally we have to review, then publish. The final step is reviewing, then publish.
Uh, then we have to do all this, build it up, review, and publish. Okay. So is it the first one?
Can you show me why it's
Because we went to the menu bar on the left to choose the plus button. Right. We came here to Google campaign, right? We click Google Ads.
yes,
We chose the first plus button. Seems like we didn't
yes,
really do it off the menu on the left, but we did it kind of like right here. There's a plus button.
yes,
Then we chose the objective.
yes,
There's the objective. Then we chose the search ad next.
mm,
We entered some campaign details, I guess. We selected some boxes, right?
yes,
Then we
yes,
reviewed it and we published it.
yes,
So is this one?
yes, this one.
They all sound so similar. It's so confusing.
So you when you have real experience, this should be easier.
Hmm.
Okay, then next.
Hold on one second.
Okay,
1 second.
okay.
Yeah. As you get to know Google Ads, what would you identify as the three basic components of a Google search ad? Three basic components of a Google search ad. I think it's this one, right? This sounds like the most basic things. You have to target
Yes.
somebody,
Yes.
and you have to have different format of ad, like search ad versus display ad. And then you have some type of bidding strategy that you're putting into it, like which keywords, how much, blah, blah, blah.
Yes. There is no queries for marketing goals. Not
Right.
this one.
Queries is from the users, the customers, what they're searching for. So that's not something that,
Yes.
you're necessarily taking as part of your, you know,
Okay.
I
The B is
understand.
answer. B is answer. Next is
Excuse me. Assets help give users which two things they want to get out of their search queries. Assets help give users which two
you have to know what is assets. Okay.
Assets are the creatives that you put, like the image, the post copy, the ad copy, those kind of things are called assets, right?
If you
The assets for the
Facebook,
ad are basically the copy
can you
that's gonna go on there.
can you go to your ad? Then we can see. Wait. Close it, please.
What? Close
Close
this?
it. Yes. Then click on assets. Can you see under campaign? Yes, assets. Yes, I can see. If you scroll up, then you can see the option to add the assets. It can be site link, logo, description, call out, calls, apps, promotions, location also can be assets.
These are things that you're including in your ad, right?
Yes, you're putting
Right.
maybe
Any
Google
component
Google
that's
Ads.
added to your ad is an asset. So if you put a link to your website, or if you put a particular text headline, description, any kind of call outs you make, and a promotional, an image or a video, a call button, any of those things are assets, correct?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So
The first one definitely. They provide relevant
hold on, wait, wait.
information.
Don't tell me the answers. Hold on. Let me work
Okay.
through these in my head. Is it this one?
Yes, because B and C irrelevant.
Right.
They provide product and service comparison.
No,
So
it doesn't necessarily do that.
yes. So D and
But they
E.
provide information based on whatever the user is searching at that moment and looking for at that moment.
Yes.
1 second.
Okay.
Okay. So based on analysis of their marketing data,
Mm.
based on analysis of their marketing data, a web development business has determined that the highest value consumers reach out via an interest form on their website. The firm wants more potential users to submit this form. Which campaign objective aligns with the business's goals? Leads, right?
Yes, since it is from submission.
It's not that. It's not that. Product and brand consideration. Yeah, it doesn't make sense either. 'Cause it's not just about the brand.
Even if there is something like calls, phone calls, it should be lead.
Mhm.
Okay, next is
Ben is currently managing a campaign that has a total investment of $7,500. Generates 1,400 conversions and has a cost per acquisition of $5.
this is I think math.
Ben needs to sell excess inventory. To meet this goal, he's willing to increase his CPA and campaign investment. Increase his CPA and campaign investment. Which of the following plans built in the performance planner will assist Ben in achieving his marketing goal of selling excess inventory?
Brother, leave it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I don't even know what is the question. How do I know that?
Yeah,
How
this
will I
is
figure that out?
really to we have to do some maths maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, please next 18 and working and profitable causes potential changes.
Brenda is working on improving a Google search ads quality score. Brenda is working on improving a good search ads quality score so that it potentially gets a better ad rank and performs better in the ad auction. Okay. What change to Brenda's ad might improve the ad rank? Hmm. Well, the rest of these, like for example, B, making the headline bold, Brenda doesn't really get to choose that. Google chooses how they're gonna show the headline. It's the way it is. You can't really choose to bold it or not bold it. Using colors in the message text to improve quality score is also not in Brenda's control because Google doesn't allow those colors. And
No.
adding seasonal messaging during the holiday season does not really Google does not really care for seasons when they're showing ads. So because of those reasons, I think it should be this one.
Entice, enticing, enticing.
If she doesn't have an image, then she decides to add an image. Certainly, it'll make the ad more enticing usually.
Just search it. Okay. Oh, and property.
You can put images in search ads, can't you?
Because yes, you
Or
can, but
no?
this will not appear all the time. This is dynamic. Sometime the image will appear.
Hmm.
So can you put in ChatGPT this one?
Hold on. And then maybe it's this one. Okay. Can you tell me what's the right answer? And can you please explain it to me and break it down for me because I'm still a beginner at Google Ads.
And B and C is very there is no chance.
Right.
Got it. Edit seasonal messaging during holiday session. Yes, it can boost the ad performance during this holiday season. Yes, the answer is the last one. D.
Mhm. One second, I'm reading the options.
Oh,
Type of ads are these? What is this one called?
Sorry,
Carousel ads? Are these called carousel? What kind of ad is this?
they're shopping ads.
It's a different type of ad type you can set up, right? This is not, is this considered a search ad?
No, there's shopping ads. Okay, shopping ads are different.
Okay, you told me that you cannot add images to search ads, but here's an example. So what is this all about?
It says you cannot add image,
Hmm.
but you can use image extension.
Yeah, they basically have a library where you can put a bunch of images, and will choose to show those images from that your list of images you've provided if Google
Yes, but
feels like it's relevant
but
and
it will not
appropriate.
show always. the image. Sometimes
Right,
it will appear.
right. Makes sense. Hmm. Brian manages his company's Google search ads campaign. He regularly reviews the optimization score to make sure his Google search campaign is as effective as possible. What is what is Brian's optimization score based on? Maybe this one?
Comparing.
If they're, well, hold on. Okay, testing and reporting on the speed of Brian's websites doesn't have anything that's, I mean, it does play a factor. If you have a fast loading website, people will have a better experience, but it's not solely based on just that.
Yes, this is not brought.
Key aspects of his account, including statistics, settings, industry trends, doesn't have anything to do with the effectiveness of how optimized, his ads are. Judging popularity on social media doesn't have anything to do with it. Why would that matter? It's the only one that makes some sense. How well is his sales compared to how many people are actually seeing the ad, right? That ratio would give him some idea of is his ad very effective or not. If tens
No,
of
this is
thousands of people are seeing your ad, nobody's buying your product, then something is wrong, right?
optimization score is based on this is your brain cells with comparing. This is only the comparison. This is the decision of your business, not optimization of score. You will compare when you need to make a decision.
So you're saying that this
Hmm.
one?
No, no, no. This can be a part of your optimization. But this is statistics, settings, and relevant things, key aspects of his accounts.
Really?
Okay,
That's B?
how optimization also depends on his settings. Okay,
Hmm. You might be right. Let me just check it just to see. The way they worded the answer is very confusing sounding. Like it's making it sound like it's based on settings that he set in his account or something, which doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But I understand what they're trying to say.
Yes. The last one is only the comparison. Okay. Can you see the last one why it is wrong?
Yeah, hold on. Ugh! Okay, I understand.
Okay. Next, please.
Charlie is working to improve the quality score of a Google search ad. Charlie is working to improve the quality score of a Google search ad by improving his expected click-through rate. Which of the following actions might improve Charlie's expected click-through rate? Charlie is working to improve the quality score of a Google search ad by improving his expected click-through rates, which of the following actions might improve Charlie's expected click-through rate, including keywords in his ad text, decreasing the bid for the ad, improving the speed of his website, cloning the ad multiple times. Okay, so if the dude is trying to improve his click-through rate, he's trying to get people to click. Improving his website is not gonna be a factor because they haven't even gotten to his website yet. Decreasing the bid certainly won't help. Cloning the ad multiple times means he's just creating multiple ads. That would be like separate ads. I mean, I think it's A. If he includes relevant keywords, more people will click the ad.
Why?
I just said why. If he includes relevant keywords, more people will click the ad. If I'm selling chess pieces and chessboards, and I mention keywords like chess pieces, chessboards, as opposed to saying find pieces for a game that people enjoy instead of, that's vague, right? So the more relevant keywords I can add in my ad, the more likely people will click it and they're like, okay, that matches what I was searching for.
Yes, you're right.
If someone's searching for buy chessboard and I have that exact same thing in my ad copy, they will click it.
Yes, especially in the headline section.
Yep. And if you really want to optimize for SEO, you put it in the near the beginning of the sentence.
Yes, you are an SEO expert.
Not an expert, but back in the day, I used to play around on my website with these kind of things.
Okay, next.
Okay, Clara is an advertising director
Mm,
who has been tasked with optimizing her company's search campaign. How can Clara use the optimization score to benefit her campaign?
mhm. Understand that. uh,
Is advertising Isn't she an ads director who's been tasked with optimizing company's search campaign? How can she use the optimization score to benefit her campaign? Does the popularity of a website compared to others? Is it this one?
Yes, to find how closer her campaign is from potential ideal result.
Right.
Okay. So basically, this optimization scores uh, indicates how your campaign is going to be successful
Mhm.
or ideal campaign.
Mhm.
Okay, there is no choose other option.
Right.
Okay, this the C is answer.
Okay. So every ad contains a URL displaying your website address. Every ad contains a URL displaying your website address. Every ad contains a URL displaying your website address. Okay. You can add two optional path fields to the display URL in a text ad. What is an advantage of using these optional paths fields? To give users an idea of the content they'll see upon clicking the ad. I mean, it should be the first one, really, I think. Like if I put rafichowdhury.com/chess/chessboards, right? And they click it, they go
Yes,
to rafichowdhury.com, and then when they're there, they're seeing products such as chessboards and chess pieces. That was where I
mm,
leveraged the optional path fields to give additional keywords to let users know, potential leads know what my website is about and what they're about to see when they click it.
yes, I got idea.
Yeah. Oh,
This is very important question.
yeah. Google Ads reviews. Google Ads reviews ads to make sure they meet advertising policies before being shown to users. What are the criteria that are being reviewed by Google Ads? Content formatting needs to match their rules, right?
Yes, content and formatting.
Google Ads was designed to deliver three things to every advertiser: relevance, control, and results. It provides relevance by connecting advertisers with the right people at the right time. It provides results by charging only when you get a click. How does Google Ads provide control? Well, definitely it's this one right here. I mean, the rest of them I don't know, but this one is definitely true. I know that.
Yes, because specific action of the respondent will return number of specific action, competitors highest. Yes, there is no existence of other three options.
Yeah.
Okay, next.
1 second.
Okay.
Google Ads was designed to help businesses achieve online success. To accomplish this, Google Ads was built on three core principles. What are those principles? This one, right?
Yes, relevance, control, and result.
Okay,
Yes. Okay, next.
that's it.
Okay, that's it.
How many questions are in this test?
Mm, I think it should be around 100,
Okay,
and I will check the live test, so
okay,
that we can cover all the questions.
okay.
Okay, let's finish and start again tomorrow, your time.
Tomorrow may be tricky because I'm driving
Okay, no problem.
tomorrow, but
Then
hold on 1 second.
maybe 1 or 2 days later.